Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to be reading your top worst club experiences and just give you my input and thoughts on it. So let's get right into it. Alright, our first submission says, getting removed from a club with no explanation even after asking. Literally traumatizing. So as an overthinker, this would drive me insane. I would be questioning what I did, if someone said something about me, especially the fact that you did ask and still receive no explanation is kind of a red flag for me. As a former club owner and as a current club leader, I feel like you should always message someone if you're going to remove them from the club, even if it's a brief explanation, like just, hey, it's not working out, or whatever you'd want to say. But you can't just remove somebody for no reason and then just kind of ignore them. Oh, great. Now we're going to have these flies on me. But yeah, that is definitely traumatizing. I'm sorry that happened to you. Personally, I would be just as traumatized. It's not okay to do that, in my opinion. Alright, so our next one says, the club leaders used me to get information from others. 13-year-old me was so oblivious. What? Like, okay, some people should just not be leading clubs or owning them. That's just not okay to do and manipulate a 13-year-old child to get whatever information you're trying to achieve. I'm sorry you went through that. That's definitely not okay and honestly pretty wrong in my opinion, but I hope you're not still with them. And our next one says, you had to repeat the figures until they were perfect in front of the whole club. So what I'm guessing is this is a dressage club. I personally cannot do that. I am someone that is really bad with pressure. So if I had to constantly do the move in front of the entire club until it was perfect, I don't think I would ever get it right. Like, that is so scary. I would rather do like a one-on-one, which honestly dressage clubs should do. Dressage. I feel like you should do one-on-ones with people who are still learning the routine and the figures instead of in front of the whole club. I'm not sure what that does or what that trains someone to do, but I don't think that's okay at all. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. I definitely would not. I probably would have logged off because ain't nobody gonna make fun of me. I hope you were able to do a good job in front of the whole club. I definitely would have not been able to. Alright, on to the next one. I once got excluded from a club because I didn't match the coat color of the club like everybody else. So with this, I know for aesthetic purposes, some clubs require a certain horse breed and a certain color. And when people apply to clubs, that should be like in the application as a yes or no question. For example, are you able to get this club horse in color? And if not, then they obviously wouldn't accept you. But to join a club and then have them say that and remove you or excluded if they just didn't include you in events and photos, it makes the person feel left out, and that's not okay. So it's just very important to include that in applications so people don't feel excluded with that. And it is a big purchase. I mean, Star Stable has high prices for horses. I mean, it's like 900 star coins average for the new horses, or newer. So just please put it in applications so people don't go through this. And I am sorry you felt excluded with that. Alright, this one says, staff and members within the club began to send explicit stickers from another server in a channel where minors could see despite being a safe place. So this is definitely a no-no. You don't want anything inappropriate or explicit if you have minors in your club. Personally, I feel like you shouldn't have any of those channels, like plus 18 or stickers of any kind or sending that stuff, because you just have to be mindful of the minors that may be in your club. With Flower Cowgirls, we are an adult-based club, but I do know there are some cowgirls who are, I believe, 17, and even then, we don't have a channel designated for that kind of content. We don't allow it anywhere, or even like inappropriate jokes. None of that. It avoids drama. It avoids from anyone being uncomfortable, and that's what matters. So, to be honest, I mean, if you want an adult channel in your club, just make sure no one can access that, and especially don't be sending explicit stickers. I definitely could see how that would be uncomfortable if you are a minor. And then this one, I'm not going to be able to fit in a square either, so I'm just going to go ahead and read it. When I was a non-star rider, I joined a dressage club. And over time, the owner kept getting mad at us because we kept messing up the moves, and also telling me to get the club horse that I can't even get it, to the point where she would threaten to remove me if I do not get the move right. And then over time, I found out that she was very young and left after that. I'm a star rider and don't join dressage clubs after that. Sorry if it's long. No, you are totally okay. So what I'm hearing is this was just a very strict dressage owner gal. Again, club owners need to include in the application process that if you cannot get this horse, you probably don't have a chance of getting in. It just avoids conflict in the future and avoiding anyone from feeling left out and all that. And seriously, just do one-on-ones, people. You don't need to get mad because you don't get the moves right. I mean, practice is perfect, right? I know some dressage clubs can be extremely strict, and I was a dressage club owner back in 2018. I owned a Storm Ladies, and we were definitely a more laid-back dressage club than some dressage clubs now. We were definitely way less advanced, and we did have a club horse in color, but you obviously were told in the application process that we do require this eventually, or expect you to buy it. But where am I going with this? Oh yeah, all dressage clubs, they're not all bad. I know some can be extremely strict and scary, but I know there are some that are fun, have lessons, and when you get that perfect routine down, it's seriously so fun. I do miss dressage, but I'm definitely a Western gal now, and I love my club Flower Cowgirls. But if Flower Cowgirls didn't exist and if Western wasn't becoming such a thing now in Star Stable, I definitely would be in a dressage club. So that is going to include all my submissions for this video. If you guys could leave a like and comment or even subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I have been having so much fun editing and posting videos. It's been giving me something to do other than just sitting here. I recently had a 6-month-old son, and I don't do much nowadays since I can't really leave the house. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and keep a lookout for my next video. Bye!